what's out of control is your arousal and sex. You have no self-control. You have no ability to see people for who they actually are, because there's something going on here where I can't even explain it, because nobody's going to know. They said, like, the toilet paper is where it all really started to rear its ugly head and show us what your children were capable of and what influencers were willing to do to destroy our democracy by being influencers, which is 100% against the Declaration of Independence. It says you won't be influenced by anyone. That means you're operating unethically and illegally, all of you who call yourselves influencers. And I don't know if I called myself an influencer. I think I might have just said online personality. I've got so many platforms. I don't like the word influencer. I think it's terrible. I think it's control. I think it's terrible. I'm an eat clean influencer. Well, I don't want to eat clean. I actually retaliate against eating healthier now because of a woman who says eat clean constantly. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to go eat chips because I can't stand her. And I want to support people out there who want to live a good life. See, it's not like you have a choice to eat clean. You start talking in a form of like obsession over eat clean when 1 million people are watching and 40 million over here are watching a bunch of freaks sit around and act like weirdos talking about eat clean. Well, this year's Eat Clean is a Friendsgiving, and we're going to hire a chef, and we're going to talk about tryptophan and how it makes you sleepy. Oh, bet you didn't even talk about that, did you? What's tryptophan? I don't know. Go ask the doctor. Hold on, I gotta Google it on my ChatGPT. The only people you should be inspired by, you're not really telling me that you're inspired by these people, are you? Because your inspiration is about you copying them, not actually doing what you want to do, because you know if you do what you want to do that nobody's going to like you, because they trained audiences like monkeys to comment in the comment section while Shoo Choo hires bots this is really fucking illegal. Kim Kardashian's been doing this for quite some time now. They talk about it on podcasts, for Christ's sake. You're not anybody. Deal with it. All you want is validation. Or this one cracks me up. I know one day I'm gonna be somebody.
You're somebody now.
Oh.
You understand? Yeah. That's the game. Long before people move on. You're somebody now, Letitia. You're welcome.
What in the flying fucking shit? That shit does not inspire me. That makes me sick. That is all the youth. They just want to be told they're somebody, but they've never done anything. So they're not anybody. They're just somebody that's standing in front of me. Go away. You don't have anything to talk about. You're not interesting. It's not even that they don't have anything to talk about and they're not interesting, but they don't even want to learn anything to become interesting. They don't even want to listen. They're literally just asking for money and fame. Well, what are you going to be famous for? Because I went to the grocery store and I bought camel toe. I went to the grocery store and I bought camel toe. Yeah, that's actually a piece of content. They wear a camel toe outfit and they went to the grocery store. They bought attention in the room to distract, and then they put it on the internet. So they irritated everybody in the building. They demised their existence of the business to take from the business to now go onto the platform to create content while they all do podcasts with each other and never invite anybody else into the network. Never, ever invite anyone else into the network, because otherwise you won't buy their bullshit. Think about what I just said. For example, this bitch.
Don't be full of shit.
I'm trying to do life design coaching, like helping design their lives and get
So she wants you all to quit your jobs. Who says that jobs are toxic? I'll show you who says it. That looks pretty fucking toxic, doesn't it? You're not even a professional, but you're going to design the life of hair and makeup to get money and fame for yourself off of getting other people to quit their jobs to where they make half as much and never go anywhere in life.
I just feel so stuck, like I'm getting in my own way, and I've gotten this far. Like I know I can do it. I'm posting 3 times a week. 3 times a week.
She's posting 3 times a week, and she's gotten this far. How did you get that far?
It's not enough. 3 times a week's not enough. How do I make more?
She basically just gives just enough to make it look like she's helping others, and then slowing everyone down, but she doesn't have anything to offer except for teaching makeup and hair.
I'm not trying to make it perfect by talking real shit. Life design is not about your fucking aesthetic and your fucking grid and how good it looks.
But that's part of it. That sells people on the dream of it.
Selling people on the dream of it. So what she just called herself out and said that that's what they're all doing. They're selling you on a dream. She's selling you on a dream of designing your life, which means that these people don't love each other. They can't stand each other. And then they want to create a fantasy world of how do I look at my clothes, look at where I'm at, look at this kid, look at this, but there's no substance or depth to any of it, and they don't see anything wrong with it. That's the problem.
But it's gotta look good for them to know that it's like.
I'm trying to sell real
It's
shit.
got to look good for them, she said.
Life design. And then you're telling me I've got to make it look a certain way to trick them into life. That's counterintuitive.
Also, she can live in a city that she knows nothing about. She's not even from California. All these bitches are from like all over the country, and they all moved to California. And then you don't understand the Sunshine State, those of you who were not born in California. No, you don't, bitch. You made the shit up. You think it's all about uplift and shit because Kim Kardashian shows you money and shit that she didn't even fucking earn. Her daddy gave it to her. Her daddy put her in the place where she hung out with Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton didn't earn her shit. Her daddy, the Hilton, he didn't even earn the shit. The grandfather did.
People are shit.
They're all full of shit. They all have the money, and they all have the internet now to abuse the fuck out of you, and you don't even understand what it means to get your brow beaten to the where you are forced through money to believe in something that you know is wrong. You believe in shit that you know is wrong because they have money, and you feel weak because you don't have enough money when you have everything you fucking need and more, actually. 100% of people in this country have more than what they need. They have access to anything they want. And that's still not enough for these people. So now they're trying to tell you how to live while they want this as an existence. That's not real life. That's somebody who doesn't work. That's somebody who has nothing to fucking offer. That's perfection of nothingness. You will never get anywhere in life by living a life like that. But you don't want to hear that shit because Kim Kardashian looks hot in a pair of fucking hot pants. And that's all these bitches want. And that's really honestly all that you want too, isn't it? You say you want all this shit, but you won't shut your mouth enough to take a listen on how you're fucking abusing people. However, now what you've done is you made yourself a spotlight of what is fucking illegal, and you're all operating illegally. And that's your fucking out of integrities, you motherfucking whores, and any influencer out there, dudes, who are supporting it, and that includes those of you, every one of you, who've ever posted as many videos of you as you have of infants, children under the age of 18, you are under arrest. So you better be in duress because your children are going to be taken from you. Your children are being taken from you. Do you hear me? No, some of these kids are going to prison. It's called juvie. See, there have been no consequences for their actions, but there will be. That's what it means to be at WAR.